Coming up this evening at 7 p.m., a virtual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day event will be live streamed on WJHL.com. Here to tell us more about this special event and several other events happening today is Herb Greenlee. Good morning, Herb.
Good morning.
How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing pretty good today.
All
Getting
right.
ready for some events today.
Yeah,
Martin Luther King Day.
You've got events lined up all day long.
Well, most of the day we're trying to get something going with this virtual stuff going on.
It's a whole different ballgame because of the COVID pandemic this year.
Yes, sir. It's been something.
Now let's talk about, first of all, tonight at 7 o'clock we have a very special event coming up. Kind of give us an overview of that and what's going on there.
Okay, at 7 o'clock, what we're doing is we're honoring school resource officers that have put their time in the elementary, middle, and high school, that have kept us safe, our kids safe, us safe, our teachers, and everybody safe during the years. And they have had a time this year with this virtual and trying to keep kids going and keep things moving and shaking and stuff. So it's going to start off with the program to honor them. And what we're doing is we're having Fabian, she's coming in to get us started off. We're going to have Reverend Lester Latney that's going to open with the opening prayer. We're going to have different things talked about the different. What we have is we have 13 RSOs that's going to be honored. 12 of them are from the John City schools and one of them from the university school. And we're also going to honor Dr. Weezy Bishop for her service at ETSU that's getting ready to retire, and Dr. Deborah Bentley from John City Schools who just retired here last month. And it's going to be programming with T.R. Dunn and his wife Carla. That's going to be singing on the program. We're going to have people to talk about the history of Martin Luther King Jr. program and different things like that going on. So it's going to be a nice program going on during the time. We got a pastor, we got the mayor that's going to be on. Mayor Joe Wise is going to give some remarks. We're going to have the lady from Jonesboro that's in the new generation. She's going to be our keynote speaker for the program. Then we're going to have an ending prayer with Pastor Aaron Murphy. He's a new commissioner for Johnson City. So those are the things that are going on. But during our lunch hour, we're going to have anybody wants to come and get a lunch from 12 to 2. We're going to have a lunch box. You just drive through, pick up a lunch, and drive out. And it's going to be a nice lunch with Chick-fil-A sandwich, some chips and cookies and a drink. And then we also have some T-shirts. If you want to make a donation to our Carver Youth Historical Field Trip Committee, because we're in the process of taking a field trip next fall, and we're working on it as a fundraiser. But all in all, we're honoring Dr. Martin Luther King for all his dedication and service and trying to live the dream of what's going on in the community. People have really worked hard this year to try to stay out of the COVID, and we've had a lot of people that passed away during that time. And some, a year ago, like Reverend C.H. Charlton, Dr. Josh Wandell from Elizabethton. We've had Michael Young, Jane Myron, Sonia Fox, the mayor from Carter County, Rusty Barnett, was a close friend of mine, Don Squibb, Judge Dave Snyderfer, Frederick Barger, Pal Barger, that have all the pals. And we also have some people here lately that really affected our community, that hurt us, was Barbara Love Watterson, Richard Watterson, Charles Buzzy Love, Ralph Davis, Ruby Smith, Ralph Van Brocklin, and Angela Lewis. Those were some of the people, and it was a lot of loved ones in the community that have passed away due to the COVID or due to some underlying ailments.
And
But we want to appreciate
Normally-
them for
Normally
being in
there
our
would
community.
normally there would have been a prayer breakfast there at Carver Recreation Center this morning, but this 7 o'clock event today is kind of taking the place of that, isn't it?
Yeah, usually we do a morning program with our kids. We have a kids program in the morning, a story time, where the kids will come out and have some people come in from the community, from ETSU and all that, to talk about the civil rights movement and how it evolved and how it got around and everything to make our community more safer and everything. And usually we have a blood drive with the Red Cross, and then in the evening we would have a dinner. So and honor some of the people in our community with community service awards. So that kind of got scrapped, so we had to go with this, and we're so glad that WJHL has stepped in to help us out with their putting it on TV, getting it streamlined and everything, getting it going. Plus our committee, and Miss Barbara Watterson was one of our main people in our committee, our steering committee, and we have several people in the steering committee that made it happen, and we want to appreciate everybody that for that event that's coming up tonight.
We want to remind everybody that that's being live streamed on WJHL.com starting at 7 o'clock tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right. Herb, we appreciate everything that you're doing there and all the great work being done there at Carver Recreation Center.
Well, it can be done without the community. Community is what we're all about, to make things life easy and work with everybody in the community, to make our schools, everybody in the community working hard together for a common goal of unity.
All right. Herb Greenlee right there. Folks, if you want more information about that big event coming up tonight at 7 o'clock on WJHL.com, we got a phone number right there at the bottom of the screen.
Are you looking for the